Hey there everybody, Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another edition of Classic Live Album War. We have just concluded all the matchups for round 4. Of course, we had 18 combatants, 9 matchups. A lot of you have been saying, but Pete, that number doesn't, it's not going to whittle down to 1. What gives here, right? Well, I realize that. Of course, when you're planning a tournament like this and you're just kind of picking classic live albums and you got over 100 of them, you're not really thinking about even matchups and how it's going to work its way down until you get like maybe in the last like third of it. And then you're like, oh shit, that's not an even number that's going to work its way down for 1. So I had to kind of get a little creative. So I started to think, you know, we had a lot of folks who watch and who vote and who comment on Facebook and here on YouTube who were like, you know, really just shocked at a couple albums that didn't make it out of round 1, that were in these really tough battles that went all the way down to the end. They lost by a very small margin and people were like flabbergasted. And these are 2 albums that people are still complaining about, that they can't believe that they didn't make it out of the first round and they're not in the finals of this tournament. So what I've done is I've brought them both back to go head-to-head for a wild card round. Okay, the winner of this wild card round between these 2 albums, which we're going to get to in a second, is going to go head-to-head with 2 albums, 2 winners from round 4. So how it's going to work is we're going to get 9 winners from round 4. All right, the 2 combatants in round 4 who had the least amount of votes from all of our viewers on Facebook and YouTube, okay, the 2 that had the least amount of overall votes are going to go into a 3-way battle with our wild card winner. It's going to be double elimination. 2 are going to be gone, and 1 is going to remain. That one will go back into the tournament, all right, for round 5 and go up against the other 7 combatants. So we will have 8, all right? We will be down to the final 8. That's how it's going to work. Okay, so let's get to our 2 wild card combatants, shall we? Of course, we got Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East, okay, or as my copy is, Live in Japan, Priest in the East. This is like the, you know, reissue with a whole bunch of extra tracks, but it's Unleashed in the East, right? And on the other end of the ring, the Scorpions, Tokyo Tapes. All right, 2 great live. Quite frankly, I was shocked that neither one of these made it through. They were both in great matchups, you know, and neither one should feel you know, any remorse about losing to who they lost to. You know, these guys lost to Iron Maiden, and Scorpions lost to Rainbow. So, you know, there's no embarrassment there. But I mean, I thought both of these would easily win those rounds, and they did not. It was very close, though, very close. But that's what happens in tournaments like this. You know, it's like just because, you know, I think that these would have made it all the way to the end doesn't always necessarily equate with everybody else's. But judging by a lot of people constantly talking about these 2 all throughout the rest of the tournament, I was like, you know what? These are the 2 that we're going to bring back. So they have another chance at life in this tournament. So you know how it goes, guys. You got to vote here. Upper right-hand corner, little letter I, inside a white bubble. Click there, vote for Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East, vote for Scorpions, Tokyo Tapes. The winner is going to go on to that triple elimination or double elimination round with the 2 winners from round 4 who had the least amount of overall votes. And that poll will only be here on YouTube, because on Facebook we cannot do like a triple battle thing. We can only do 2. The polls can only have 2. So that will be a YouTube exclusive. All right, that'll be coming up at the beginning of round 5. We're going to have the winner of this wild card elimination round going up against 2 combatants from round 4. All right, only 1 will remain after that. So that should be fun. So will one of these 2 get back into the tournament, all right, and make it farther on? We'll see. Or will they just enter back in and lose again real quick? We'll see. We don't really know. So visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Of course, we're here on the mighty YouTube all the damn time. All right? So vote. Remember, every vote counts. So vote here. Vote on Facebook. All right? And we'll see how it all unfolds. Take care, guys. See you.